Hey guys, welcome to Trust in the Drive podcast. I just want to say welcome back. This is my new studio for Trust in the Drive podcast, and it's also my office. So I've spent a lot of time here, but I also want to be able to tell you some of the experiences from across my desk. Today, we're going to go through and we're going to show you how we inspected over 300 vehicles in under 16 man hours. So 2 weeks ago, I got a call from HBU Concierge. Whenever I get a call from HBU, they're always trying to enhance the level of experience that a student receives when they attend HBU. One of the big things that HBU Concierge Services wanted to do is make sure that their kids got home safe for the holidays. They have so many students leaving for the holidays, and they want to make sure that their vehicles are safely ready to be on the road so that they can get home to their families to celebrate Christmas. Ilderton Automotive Team was called. We were able to go in and inspect all the students' vehicles that wanted to be inspected before they drove home, maybe like 600 or 700 miles. It's so important for your vehicle to be safe while it's going down the road. It's almost like a life skill. High Point University is a life skills university, and they're always trying to teach their students like what they're going to encounter in the real world. I was super excited to face that challenge with them. Just to give you a little bit of the backstory, the day I picked up the phone, in 24 hours, I was going to be on a plane headed to Dallas for a week. When Lindsay called me, I immediately said yes. So like biting off more than I could chew. At the same time, I had a lot of trust in my team that they were going to be able to deliver on this. So a couple of things that we didn't have. We didn't have a mobile inspection van. We didn't have a team set up ready to deploy onto HBU's campus, and we didn't have any inspection sheets that were catered towards HBU students. There was just a lot of challenge there, and our timeline was super short because really the students were going to have exams in the next week. So we wanted to make sure that they were able to focus on their exams, but also have enough time to like schedule a way to come by and do an inspection. We were able to find like a really creative space that covered all of our needs on campus, which was the brand new parking garage that they just built. It was covered, it had electricity, it wasn't like, too windy or too cold. It was a nice protected environment. When we showed up on campus, there was a lot bigger demand than what we thought. We didn't think the students were gonna have that much interest, but we were totally wrong. I mean, the students came out and they were really eager to learn about their vehicle. They were really eager to get home to their families. They were really focused on their exams and their studies, and they may have not have been paying attention to their vehicle before they were, about to go on a big road trip. And they don't really need to probably focus on their vehicle because HBU's campus offers so much that really students don't have to leave campus that much. We're 3 days into this, and every time we would run out of time on the 2-hour window that HBU kind of gave us to do these inspections. There was still a lot of students left over that needed inspections on their vehicles. So what HBU's team was able to do, they were able to reach out to their students who were in line and create like an appointment system so that only 3 students were showing up at one time in like 10-minute spots, which made it really easy on our team to do, 3 inspections at a time where the line wasn't wrapped around the building. We didn't feel rushed. We felt like we could still deliver like this really superior product and inspect this vehicle to make sure it was safe to be on the road. Once the demand hit really high, the team was able to kind of like pivot and make sure that the students were being taken care of. Here's just a few of the things that we found while we were looking at these students' vehicles. One of the students that had to go back to New Jersey had a completely shot rear brake system. One of the students that had to go all the way to South Carolina, didn't have a headlight that worked properly. And another student that came through always was telling me that they had to jump off their vehicle throughout the whole semester. And so all of these students were able to bring their vehicle to our shop, and we got all of these concerns fixed within less than a day, and they still were able to make it home on time for their holiday festivities. This whole thing was such a huge learning experience that I want to say it took a ton of focus, it took a ton of energy, and it took a ton of execution on both parties, both HBU Concierge, the students of HBU, Ilderton Automotive Team. We all had to really work hard to make this happen. And I would say the demand was so great and the need was so well received that our team was able to pivot and really bring on more staff and able to focus on the students so that everybody was taken care of. And I remember on the last day, we ended up bringing 2 more technicians and working all the way till 5 o'clock just to make sure everybody was, taken care of. Overall, I'm just extremely impressed with how much teamwork and focus it took to really execute what the need was, which was getting the students home safely. And, next year, we're going to make it even bigger, and we're going to make it even better, and we're going to make it extraordinary. Thanks again, HBU, for letting us come onto your campus and service your students.